Hello, hello everybody. Welcome here in the second lecture of the English grammar. The basic topic we have started, the parts of the speech. Yesterday in the first lecture, I told you or explained the first three parts of the parts of speech. That is noun, pronoun, and adjective. The remaining part today we are learning here in the second lecture. So please come to the point. Now the fourth topic, fourth class of the group of the words is here written, that is verb. So generally we are well acquainted with this word. Every time we first learn the words of the action telling words. Suppose if I say shake hands, that is shake. I am speaking now. Speak is the word. So definition is given. Action telling word is called verb. The words that tells you action, any kind of action or movement, these words are known as the verbs. So the definition of the verb is here. Now, how many types of verbs are there? There are generally main two types of verbs are there. The first one is main verb and the second type is auxiliary. Main verb and auxiliaries are. Again, the main verb is divided into three categories, that is transitive verb, intransitive verb, and participles. So, verbs, the main verbs are classified into three types, that is transitive, intransitive, and participles. So, what is meant by the transitive? For example, we can say that I have written here examples, take and give. So when I will make or construct any sentence with the take, it will surely need an object to complete the meaning. Otherwise, the sentence is not completed. Such verbs that take the object to complete the meaning are called transitive. So, I take a red pen. I take a red pen. Means again I shall give you one clue. If you put the question of what to the verb, you will get the answer, and this answer is object. I take. What do I take? I take. What do I take? A pen. A pen is the answer of the question to the what. That is why this verb needs object to complete the meaning. That's why it is transitive. Intransitive without object, it does not need object. That is, if I say I run, that is the meaning is completed. What do I run? The question is answerless. That is why without objects, the verbs that comes there to form the sentence, they are called intransitive. And participles, generally you know, the main verb has 5 forms. The middle 2 forms are called the participles. Generally we can see that I have taken here example take. Suppose take is there. Take is the present tense. Took is the past tense. And taken is the past participle and taking is the present participles. So these 2 forms are known as the participles. So this is past participle, this is present participle. So again there is a very deep study of the participles is there. Participles are used for various purposes. Their construction method is very different one. So there is another different separate topic is there of the participles. So remember right now, in case of the main verb, every verb has 5 forms. I shall tell you here with the example. Take, present tense. Took, past tense. Taken, past participle. Taking, present participle. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Again, if we add only 2, then this is the infinitive word. To take is the infinitive. So each and every verb in English has 5 forms. Each and every verb, main verb in English has 5 forms: present tense, past tense, past participle, and present participle. And when we add 2, this is called infinitive. For example, I can tell you to take is the fifth form. So notice this one: first, second, third, fourth, and fifth. Present tense, past tense, past participle, present participle, and infinitive. These are the five forms are there. Out of these five forms, I have given you here participles. So this is about the main verb. Again, auxiliaries. There are two types of auxiliaries are there: primary auxiliaries and modal auxiliaries. So in case of the primary auxiliaries, we can see that to be forms am, is, are. To do forms do, does, did, and to have, that is have, has, had. So in case of the auxiliaries, we can see only the present and past is there. Am, is, are the present tense. Was, were, past tense. Do, does, present tense, and did, past tense. You will see here clearly: am, is, are present, was, were, past tense, do, does, present, did, past tense, have, has, present, and had, past tense. So in case of the auxiliaries, we can see the present and past tense is there. They do not have five forms like the main verbs. Main verb has five forms. And modal auxiliaries, you know very well, the long list, some list of the modal auxiliaries is given here. We can complete the list within 10 or 11 verbs. That is can, could, may, might, shall, should, will, would, ought to, need, and dare. These are the examples of modal auxiliaries. So why this is the difference is there primary and modal auxiliaries. Each and every primary auxiliary can be used as the linking verb and sentence can be written. But in case of the modal auxiliaries, we have to take the support of main verb and then some meaning is completed. Suppose if I say, I am a teacher. I am a teacher. That is linking verb. I am a teacher. I, that is pronoun. Am, linking verb. A teacher is noun added there. No main verb is there. But the sentence is completed. In case of the modal auxiliaries, we cannot say something without the main verb. I can teacher. No, it is incomplete sentence. I can be a teacher. Like that. Means every time these modal auxiliaries are used with the main verb, because these modal auxiliaries do not have their own meaning. But even then they are used for the various constructions. Different constructions are made there with these modal auxiliaries. Maybe such we can say the possibilities, requests are made there. Generally you use one sentence when you are entering into the classroom. You say, may I come in, sir? This is the example is there, may. That is may, might is there. Modal, may I come in. So these are the different uses are there. So in case of the verbs, we can see the main verb and auxiliary, these two types, and again classification is there. Next topic is there, adverb. A word that gives more information about verb is called adverb. Means this word tells you something more about the action. How the action takes place, when the action takes place, why do the action takes place, in what manner it takes place, like that. Means action is described by the word. This word is known as the adverb. So action describing, we can say, that is that give more information about the action. Means in what manner, when, how, why, like that. Such questions are answered by this word. The word, that is why it is called adverb. So types of adverbs. Adverb of time means when the action takes place: today, tomorrow, soon, now, before, after, etc. Means time of the action is told there. Adverb of manner means in what manner, how does the action takes place: slowly, fast, probably, like that. So these are the examples. Then adverb of place means where did the action take place. Where did the action take place? That is here, there, away, down, near. So such answers are we receive by these words. That's why these words are called adverb of place. And adverb of frequency means how many times the action takes place: once, twice, firstly, often, never, always. Such examples are there. These are examples of the adverb frequency. Means when the time of the action is told there, expressed, this is adverb of time. When the manner of the action is expressed or given, this is adverb of manner. When the place is expressed or given, this is adverb of place. And how many times the action takes place, that is frequency is told there. So adverb of frequency, once, twice, firstly, often, like that. Then adverb of degree means measurement is given, fully, very, to, like that. Adverb of reason means the reason of the action is told there, clarified. That's why these are called adverb of reason, because, therefore, hence we use them. Hmm. Today I am late to school because I missed the first bus. Like that. Because reason is told. So these are the 6 types of adverbs are there. And number next is there preposition. This is very important type of word is there in construction, because when we construct the long lengthy sentences, these words functions very well to denote the a word denoting relation between noun pronoun, means noun and pronouns are combined joined, or relation between these nouns and pronouns are told, or actions. So relation between the two actions, relation between the nouns and pronouns are denoted by the word. Such a word is called preposition. Example is given: on, in, by, at, of, to, for, of, from, with, like that. So these are the one word prepositions are there, and some of the combined prepositions are there, like that: in front of, on account of, in place of, like that. These are the some other another types of the prepositions are there. For example, you can say I have a pen in my left hand. I have a pen in my left hand. That is, we can say in left hand, in is used there. That is pen, and where it is, we can say in left hand. So such a prepositions are there used to denote the relations between the noun, pronoun or actions in the sentence. They are very important one. I am standing before the board. Before, we can say. I am speaking to you. I am teaching to you. These some of the uses of the prepositions are there. Means relations between the noun, pronoun or actions are denoted by a word. This word is very important to complete the meanings of the sentences also. These are the prepositions. And then conjunctions. When we make the long lengthy sentences, to join these two sentences, to join the two words, two subjects, a word used to join nouns, subjects, clauses or actions are called conjunctions. So conjunctions are very important. We can say that you and I, you and I are confidentially speaking or learning something, we can say. So in this way, conjunctions are used there. A word that is used to combine or join the two subjects, two clauses or actions are called conjunctions. Their types are given there. First type, coordinating conjunctions. Here, and, but, both and, also, either or. Such conjunctions are known as the coordinating conjunctions, because they combine the two subjects or two independent parts. Suppose if I say and, I called my friend and he looked back. I called my friend is one action is completed. He looked back, the second action. So both the actions are independent in meaning, but these are combined with and one sentence is formed there. I called my friend and he looked back. These are the two actions. But somewhat we can say opposition is so. I told the students to complete the homework, but I told the students to complete the homework, but most of the students didn't. means I told something, but they did not do it. So opposition means two opposite ideas or actions, or the actions are combined with but. Both and also either or, these are the coordinating. Means independent parts are combined with this coordinating. And here the second type, subordinating conjunctions. Sub, that is we can say sub part is there. Means because of these types of coordinating conjunctions, two separate parts are made very easily. One part completes the meaning and one did not complete or does not complete the meaning or action. These two clauses are combined with these types of subordinate conjunctions. If, after, till, when, unless. Generally, you know very well if conditions are there. If I practice well, if I practice well, what will happen? The one part is there. If I practice well, if is conjunction is there. So result is not yet told there. That is why the next part is very important. That is why these parts, we can say these words are used to combine such parts that are incomplete in meaning. That is why they are called subordinating, subpart. If I practice well, I can win the match. I can win something. Means the precondition is like that. So these are the subordinate conjunctions. Yet there are some of the another examples are there. You can see here. Another examples are here. Because, since, so that, though, although. Though the teacher gave you the full explanation, only some students understood it. So this is the use of the though is there. Again, we can say in contradiction, in opposition. Though the teacher explained the topic fully, only few students understood it. Like that. So, and the last part in the this parts of speech, interjection. Suddenly, some feelings are expressed without any purpose. No purpose is there. And without any purpose, sudden feelings or emotions are expressed with such words. These words are known as the conjunctions. Word used to express sudden feelings or emotions without any purpose is called interjection. After these interjections, we use always the exclamatory mark. And they are separately written in the sentences. They are not joined in the any kind of sentences. They are not combined. For example, a, hooray, alas, oh, what. Such words are used there to express the sudden feelings or emotions without any purpose. They are called interjection. They do not join with the other parts of the sentences. They are written very separately. In case of the indirect speech, when we come across these interjections, they are removed from the indirect speech, indirect narration, and in place of the indirect narration in these words, whatever the feelings are there, these feelings are mentioned there. Suppose if I say alas, means sad feeling is there. Means we have to remove this word in indirect speech and then we have to use the exact feeling of the person. What does he want to say? In other words, and such a rule is there in the indirect speech. That is why this is the last part of the parts of speech is there in interjection. In the next lecture, I shall surely tell you about the uses of each and every word. How the words are classified into 8 different groups are there. That is noun, pronoun, like that. What are their uses are there? How the sentences are constructed with them. We shall see the use of these each and every type of words that are classified into 8 groups. Some sentences I shall tell you and the exercise also given to you to complete yourself on. Suppose if you take the examples of noun, how they are used in the sentences. If you take the adjective and adverb, what are the position of the adjective and adverb is there in the sentences? Again, there is a question. Just we try to classify the different words into different categories. That is the parts of the speech. Means every type of word must be first classified into different groups. This becomes easy for us to understand the meaning, because the definition of the parts of speech is there. What is the parts of speech is there, that is the every word is classified according to its function and reference. So by noticing the function of the word and reference, we can classify. Means first we have seen the example, very first word is there, fast, and the same word is classified into four groups because it functioned very differently in each and every sentence, like that. So every time whenever we take some examples of nouns, every time we will try to write one sentence of nouns, at least their uses, and then we shall come over to the difficulties of the classification of the words, and then we should have, or I hope so, that you will get the idea to get how to attach the meanings of these words, in what which function is done by the word. That is why you can guess the perfect meaning of it. So that's all about the only classification of these all parts of the speech. And you will watch all these details with the examples and some definitions, and next time the be ready for the exercise on this topic of the parts of the speech. Okay, good.